back for lesson 2 in this Jookin Basics series. If you haven't watched lesson 1, please go back and watch lesson 1. Steps and pivots are very vital. And on top of that, that lesson really helps you get used to moving like a jooker, which is very important so that you don't look like you're doing another dance style. If you're gonna jook, you need to look like you're jooking. So, anyway, lesson 2. I'm finna jump into those slides. Slides. Slides are probably one of the things that stands out the most about jooking. It's amazing the way we slide and glide. It looks like we're, on a sheet of ice. Like we got conveyor belts on the bottom of our shoes. Like we made the floor turn into an air hockey top. It was so smooth. I'm here to teach you how to look like that, My methods are a little different though. Usually when people teach slides, they teach you particular slides, like how to slide to the side or how to backslide, how to moonwalk. I'm literally going to teach you the straight, basic, fundamental way to slide. Yes, there is a basic, fundamental way. Because if you watch jookers, we can slide in any direction we so choose, but we're not doing a specific slide all the time. We're just sliding, And to pull that off, there's 2 main parts you must understand. Push and pull. Yes. You have push slides and you have pull slides. Essentially, they work the same, but for the sake of breaking it down, I'm going to explain it from the standpoint of the push first. So, pushing. If you're standing in neutral, you have a foot that's going to push and a foot that's going to move. That foot that's doing the pushing needs to be on its tip. If you're not comfortable with being on the tip quite yet, you can use the ball of your foot, but make sure your heel is as high as possible because that's what makes the jooking slide illusions look the way they look. We really focus on that tip really looking crispy. So with pushing, when you're standing in neutral, you're literally pushing the foot away from the neutral position. Now you can push it to the side, you can push it to the front, you can push it behind. It basically works the same. Now the foot that's moving, just kind of a rule of thumb that I use. If you're doing like quick slides, like you're on the beat, real staccato like, then the foot that's moving, it can stay, just kind of in a neutral position. But if you're doing slower slides so that you can chain things together or make a longer illusion, generally the foot that's moving, whatever direction it's going in, you want your toe or your heel to go in that direction. Now, the foot that's moving, you generally either want it to be just a little above the ground if your standing leg is strong enough, or if not, drag the heel. You don't want to drag a whole foot. Drag that heel. Or even if the heel is leading, then that's when you kind of want to get it off the ground. You don't really want to drag your toe. Not saying that's wrong. Just because there are illusions where the slide, you're dragging the toe. But for fundamental purposes and just getting used to slides, drag the heel or slightly pick up the foot. Yeah. Now, pull slides basically work in the same manner. Instead of pushing away, you're pulling your feet together. The foot that's moving still, whatever direction is going, the toe or the heel needs to be going in that direction. Yeah, you can do staccato pulls. You can do the long chaining pulls. Of course you can do the chaining ones because you can chain the slides together. So, with chaining slides together, there's 2 important things that you must keep in your brain at all times. The first important thing, which is the easiest to explain, when you're sliding, doing long continuous chain slides, your body doesn't need to go, like, lean away from the slide. Keep your body straight up and down and let it move with the moving foot. That's like the biggest rule of thumb on a basic level. Once you get to higher levels, you can kind of play. You can play with it, of course. It's creative. It's your own thing. But in order to get a basic understanding of how it works, your body should move with the moving foot. Not the standing foot. You're moving with the foot that's moving. That's what creates that glide, ghastly, ghost-like illusion. You go with the moving foot. Now, second part about chaining slides together. This is probably the most difficult part. Transitioning from one slide into the next. I wish there was an easy way to describe it, but it's not. There's one of those things where you literally have to experiment. People's bodies are different. We can do the same exact move, and because of my body type, I might not look as cool as you doing it. That's just the law of nature. So you have to play with it to kind of see what way do you look best transitioning into another slide. Because some people, they'll roll through their foot to go to the next slide. Some people, literally after they get to the end of the slide, they'll just step into the next slide. You know, it's various ways to chain. Endless possibilities. Your imagination is literally the limit to you pulling that off. So transitions, just record yourself, get in the mirror, and just really pay attention. Like, what looks better on you to chain slides together. And in chaining slides together, you can chain push slides together, you can chain pull slides together, or you can chain both push and pull, which is the most common way, chaining those together. But don't limit yourself to just chaining push and pull. Chain them all together. Change directions, you know. Add the steps in there. Add a pivot, you know, while you're doing the slide. It will make... See, that in itself just was opened up a whole can of explosions in your brain. I saw it. Y'all almost cut my camera off with your explosions mentally. Yeah. Let me see. What else do I need to tell you about slides before we jump into the combo? I don't know. Let me think about it. And if there's something else, I'll tell you after a word from our sponsors.
Please stand for your problematic anthem.
All right, for the combo, let's begin. Toe step, neutral. Toe step, neutral. Push, step, push, push. Push in place, pull, pull until it finishes out that 8 count. So that slide can be as long or as short as you want it to be. Now, let's get some counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and start again.